Hi, everybody. Welcome to another unscripted, unedited video of a beader doing beadwork, sculptural beadwork in this case, figural sculptural beadwork, and hope you enjoy the progress that is being made. I will get my camera up in position. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, that's good enough. I need to hit the share button and off we go. These are legs. They're going to be legs. One of them is bent further than the other. They're going to be kind of splayed out, and one foot's pointing down, and this foot is pointing up a bit. So I'm going to bring my task lamp a bit closer, pardon the glare, and I will give you a better camera angle. And yeah, it looks like it's in focus even. Hooray. So I had to do funny things to take this piece, and this is continuous for those who are not familiar with beading or this type of beading. This is just beads and thread put together on a needle, sewn to each other. No glue, no armature. This is hollow. And I had to go from the thigh to the knee to the calf to the ankle and now to the foot. And I had to do some funny things to get that foot to be a foot and no longer an ankle. And I did that by basically doing some increasing techniques that I learned from renowned MacArthur Fellow and multi uh, what is it, multi-lauded artist, award-winning artist, Joyce Scott. And basically, the sculpting techniques really involve, in the vernacular, putting beads where they don't belong, putting more beads in a space than had been in that space before, or more beads. Say, if I wanted to increase here, I'm putting one bead over the space of one bead. If I wanted to flap it out that way, which I don't, but if I wanted to flap it out like I did up here, I would put two beads instead of one. So just so you know, and let's see. So I'm kind of massaging it. I have two narrow beads here, so I will continue with two narrow, relatively narrow beads. And on the front end of the foot, to push it out, I have to increase. On the back end of the foot, I'm finished. I started the heel already. Now I'm on the bottom of the foot on this end, so I'm going to put less beads. Yes, that's a knot. I all those knots are going to be hidden deep inside the piece and nobody will ever see them. So shh, don't say you saw it, okay? Your secret is safe with me, I hope. My secret is safe with you, I hope. Um, so yes, I'm increasing on this end, putting more beads in a smaller space than would fit to make it not the, in other words, not the same number of beads, a larger number of beads in a space. And on this end, I'm putting a lesser number of beads in a space. So I'm simplifying a little bit, but I don't want to make this video ridiculously lengthy either. So I will just continue to do that. And I'll just go back and forth here. I'll come up to the front. And when I have enough of a foot to make it look like I've got it down to the toes that are sticking up and out, I will have to make it flat on the bottom. So maybe I will cover that in the next video if I haven't already. If I have finished this by, I'm figuring roughly a week from now, I will make another video. If I have finished it, I will go over what I did to make it flat on the bottom because these are kind of radical sculptural shaping techniques that are not typical of most beadwork that is done nowadays. The This type of beadwork has to be not patterned out, you're not going to find a pattern for this. I mean, just flat out. You'll find patterns for little tchotchkes. You'll find patterns on the internet for a cute teddy bear that is 3D and stuff, and wonderful patterns. But this is just by its very nature unpatternable. So hope you enjoyed this. Don't want to make it a million years long. And I will see you at the next video. Take it easy. Thanks for joining me. Bye.